All right, so YouTube, out of the 41, I only delivered 32. It is now 7:55. I'm on my way back to the job, but I have just quite a few more left. One in the back of the trunk, but I'm on my way back to Amazon Flex, the delivery station, to drop this one back off, and drop the couple rests back off, and to see as far as for what I have to do on my end. But I just want to kind of get my insight as far as for how it went for me today. Very different, only due to the location that I was at. So usually I'll be on the south side location or something like that, but this time they actually had me near my old high school. Actually, I went to Robert E. Lee. They're actually trying to change the name, you guys, but that's basically on McDove. So it's kind of like the Riverside area. And one thing I noticed about the Riverside area, it kind of reminds me of Uptown, because it's kind of like everything is like back to back. It's not as much space, nothing like that. So I felt like that's kind of what kind of threw me off with trying to finishing up my packages, because it's like most streets is like they're close together and stuff like that. It's just so much going on. Oh my gosh, y'all. And then it's not as much parking spots. I didn't have time, and honestly, a lot of the apartments, so usually on the south side, the apartments is easier for me to kind of access to, where I could just walk up the stairs and do that. The apartments on Riverside is almost like they're inside of a building, so that's quite different for me. But however, I definitely feel as if it's a learning experience, and I feel as if like I'll eventually start getting it together how I want it to. But for right now, I'm just trying to show you guys what's going to happen as far as for if you don't finish your packaging, what will happen. Because most videos I've been doing, all my videos, I never had an encounter where this happens. Honestly, I feel like 41 packages wasn't too much. I just feel like I don't know if I grabbed a cart that was probably for SUV more light, because honestly those packages were so big, I literally like had to pull over to the side to like scramble through and just sort them out. So that usually never happens. But yeah, so that's pretty much how it goes. I'll update you guys when I get to the station. All right, so y'all, I'm here right now. It is now 4:33. I'm not going to start recording till I actually start delivering some of the packages, but basically when you get here, you just line up, you'll put your hazard lights on, so you'll push that, and windows are all supposed to be down. As you guys can see over there, that's pretty much where everybody goes at to get their packages. They have it kind of loaded up for us and everything like that. That's supposed to up. So everybody has different amounts. If you guys can see, that one has 2 bins, and then the one beside that has 3 bins and boxes. So everyone has a different amount, but yeah, you just wait until around that time to check in. What's up, y'all? It's Desi, and it's Flex with Desi, you guys, on my YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You guys, I'm basically just showing you guys as far as for what is it like in a day of being a flex driver. I'm pretty much on finishing up my 2nd week, and it'll be my 3rd week next week. So I basically just pick up as many shifts as I can. Don't forget, whenever you're doing flex driving, I usually like to bring something to drink. Water never does you wrong. And also make sure at all times you're wearing your vest and you're wearing your mask. So basically I'm doing a 5 to 8 shift today. Pretty excited to see as far as for how it's going to go. And it's pretty much simple. Basically, once you get here first, all you have to do is basically just park your car. Everybody pretty much forms a line. I don't too much like to record that all the time, because it's showing people license plates sometimes, so I don't like showing that. Like, I crop it out, but at the same time it's like, come on now. But at the end of the day, yeah, you form a line, and then you'll be able to check in on the Amazon Flex app. So if you ever want to know as far as for how to apply to Amazon Flex, you have to download the app. It takes 2 to 5 business days to get approved or whatnot, but once you get approved, you'll know, because you can start picking up shifts. So basically everybody forms a line. They're going to then go ahead and tell you to get into your lanes. Once you get into your lanes, you got to scan your route. Your route will be everything that you're responsible for. So here, basically the route will be like SV27. So SV27 is your route, and you'll see the stickers on each package that says SV27. You'll scan everything. It'll have the number of items is in there, and then it'll just go ahead and prompt you to whatever's going to be the first route for you. You can choose to basically go to whatever package you want to, but that's bad to do, because the order of how you're delivering the packages is the reason is so you can kind of finish on a certain amount of time, and you just don't want to kind of get out of order. So most people, if they're probably doing flex for the first time, they may just decide and look at the routes and be like, let me start with the bottom one first instead of starting with the first. Don't do that, because it's probably a certain reason why they having you do it. Now here, I don't know about everybody else's stations, but here they give you 15 minutes to load up your car. Usually they give you sometimes longer because everybody works in different pace, but that's something I can say I don't too much like about Amazon Flex, because I feel like it's 4:37 right now and we're here, and I just feel like it's a couple of other cars that's behind me as well. I feel like they should give us leeway to go ahead and start filling up our cars. That way we could just kind of get on the go. Another thing I don't like about Amazon Flex is that we don't start on time all the time. Like literally they'll check us in at 5 o'clock, and literally by the time we get underneath the hood at like where everybody meet at with their lanes, we fill up our car and we're really not pulling off till around like 5:15. So that kind of sucks, you know. And I also don't like how everybody kind of goes at their pace. That's why I don't want to feel like we should wait on other people, because most people are slower than others, most people are faster than others. It's just, I'll be trying to get it out of the way, y'all, honestly, because it's hot here in Jacksonville. And then on top of that, every Friday it's so much going on as far as for like traffic. Sorry, I was thirsty. It's always a lot going on as far as for traffic, so that's one thing that I look at. But don't get me wrong, Amazon Flex is definitely a good side gig. Like I really wouldn't trade it for nothing, but at the end of the day I will tell some of the cons that comes with it, because I don't want you guys always thinking it's all sweet. Another thing too, most people need to get the understanding, whenever you're at Amazon Flex, if you have someone in the car, the only person that can get out the car to help you load is no one. Whoever has this orange vest on is the only person out to get out with the car. Like when I tell y'all, it's so many people here that be looking so silly every time they get out the car. Like they're like having their husband help them out, and the people are like, ma'am, you can only have one person out. Whoever has the vest on is the person that has to put it in the car. And they're just like, oh, but you guys said we can have people to come with us. And I'm like, yeah, that's to drive with you. You can't have them lift up this stuff. Like y'all making too much of your own rules. But other than that, I feel like it's pretty much decent, you guys, for the most part. I feel like go try out for it. If you have a smaller car, you make 18 an hour. If you have a bigger car, it's 25 an hour. And just read up as far as for the benefits and stuff. Most people, you know, they may want to go further with it, but hoping you guys enjoy this video and just see my journey as far as for being a flex driver. I just pretty much try to load as much as I can on this channel, because I want this one to kind of grow as far as for flex driving. My Keep Up with Desi channel is basically just for medical assistant, for my medical journey. This is just something to kind of do on the side, get a little extra more cash, because your girl will be going to Vegas in July, y'all. And listen, I'm about to have me some fun, if you know what I mean. So yeah, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and y'all stay safe. Peace. Alright, so YouTube, I'm about to start this journey, y'all. I have 41 packages currently, y'all, in the trunk, on the side, in the back, everywhere. So I'm gonna pull over to the side, kind of get some of these together. In the meantime, this is to kind of let y'all know that you never know how many packages you're going to be getting. Like I have, my most packages I ever got was 29, but now this one is the most, 41 packages. Let's see if I could do it. We starting off at 5:10, so we pulling out right now, y'all. All right, so y'all, 41 packages. I'm on the 11th package.
On Hollywood Avenue, then in 600 feet turn left onto Rattle Street.
As you guys can see, it's still kind of full in the car, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, this one is pretty tough for me. It's pretty tough because sometimes I usually have my mans kind of help me out with organizing the packages and stuff like that. And with it being 41,
head east on Hollywood Avenue, then in 400 feet turn right onto Remington Street.
It kind of threw me off, but I'm getting it the best way that I can, to be honest. So we shall see. But yeah, y'all stay tuned. As you can see, the day in the life of a delivery driver. Always have your mask on and try to be as organized as much as possible. All right, so y'all, I'm here right now. I'm asking them what's gonna happen since I didn't finish the packages. So yeah. All right, so y'all, I'm leaving the Amazon delivery station right now. And basically, so I wasn't able to finish the route, so I was asking a guy a couple of questions as far as for what to do next time. So he mentioned that it does happen where people can't finish the route, but what most people would do is they'll either continue to keep going and just try to like attempt to do it. He said the most important thing to do is to mark the package. But me personally, as it start getting dark here in Florida, I don't feel comfortable with like trying to continue the delivery, especially by myself. Like I rather it be daylight time. He was asking me as far as for what happened, as far as for why I couldn't finish and everything like that. And I just told him, I said, you know, this is a different area. I said, usually y'all keep me on the south side, and you know, I don't too much complain on it, because I know the areas are like, you can't pick them. It's just like you get what you get. And he had already told me, he said, you know, some packages, some carts will be 20 something, some of them be 40 something, and it'll still be the same payout amount, but that's something that they can't control. But I just told him, I said, I just want to be on the safe side. I said, this is the amount of packages I didn't have, that, I mean, you know, that I couldn't complete. I was like, I just wanted to kind of be honest with you guys. So if anyone's asking, whenever you can't finish any packages, you have to bring it back to the delivery station. Now, if you want to continue, you can, that's all on you. But if anything continues to happen or anything like that, you have to make sure that you kind of like report those type of things. And that's what worries me, because I had a lot of questions for him. I was like, so if we do continue, I said, say for instance it's like 8:20 and my shift is like 5 to 8, it's 8:20 and I'm continuing with the packages and something happened. I said, if I call Amazon support, I said, is they going to pick up? What's going to happen? And he still was like, you know, and he still was like, he's still learning and stuff like that. But those are type of questions that I want to know, so that way if I do end up continuing any packages or something like that, I want to know, if I get stuck, will I have support? What will happen? Those are type of things that runs through my mind. So hopefully this video will be able to help you guys out. I'm ending the night off. It's 8:20. Again, I had 41 packages, only able to deliver 32. I was in the Riverside area at Jacksonville and currently on my way back home, y'all. So hopefully this video will help you guys out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all, and keep up with Desi with Flex. Have a good one. Peace.